Are we just a wide receiver away? What's going on, YouTube? It's your man, Boys for Life, coming at you with another video. Happy Halloween. It's late. I'm buzzing a little bit. They were handing out margaritas and Jello shots and beer, adult beverages for the adults in my neighborhood while we're taking my son and stepdaughter trick-or-treating. I had about 3 margaritas. As you can tell on my face, I had about 3 margaritas, or was it 2? No, 3 margaritas and sangria and a couple Jello shots of tequila. I'm good. I wanted to make this video because are we a player away? I mean, with Dak Prescott coming back, which that video that I want to make about Dak, and it's not a bad one. It's actually a very good video I'm going to make about Dak Prescott later on. There is so much content that I need to put out because I literally do not have the time. This video should have been out like over the weekend, to be honest with you, but I'm doing it right now because I have time. Made me some tacos, right? I made some sausage and egg tacos with cheese. Delicious. And I got time. And judging by the way the Cowboys played against the Bears, another wide receiver with Gallup, with Lamb. Look, Washington's hurt. Jalen Tolbert, I don't know what the deal is with that guy, right? I'm not saying he was supposed to be a Amari Cooper replacement because no, he's not. But coming off the 1,400 yards that he had in college, small school, but a lot of great receivers come from small schools, i.e. Jerry Rice, right? Randy Moss, and a few other guys, right? OBJ, like I'm not trying to be that fan. I really do not want to. But at the same time, if our offense, the way it played against the Bears, which I know it can be against other teams, if Dak Prescott can do what he did against the Bears, and look, for everyone, like I said, this is going to be a different video, but I'm just going to say this. For everyone saying that Dak Prescott is back, no, he's not. This elite Dak Prescott, this he played great Dak Prescott, no. Dak Prescott played very good. Dak Prescott threw for 250 yards, 2 touchdowns, ran for that. What have I been saying since last season? If Dak Prescott can run the ball, right? RPOs, take off running when we need him to run. This man will add another dimension back to his game that will make him very, very lethal. Very, very lethal. And look what he just did this weekend, Sunday against him. Rushed for a touchdown. I think he had like 50 plus yards or something like that, right? I know he had three rushes at one point for 36 yards and a touchdown. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think he had over like 45, 50 yards, somewhere around there. But if Dak, like I said, if this offense can get going the way I know it can, and look, for everyone sitting there saying, Zeke who? Stop it. Stop. Quit. You still need Zeke in here. Tony Pollard, as y'all are all saying, give Tony the start, give Tony this, give Tony that. Do y'all know that Tony Pollard, since being in the NFL, has never touched the ball 15 times as far as rushing goes? Did you know that in college, he never had over 15 carries a game? I don't even think he got to 15 carries a game. So for everyone sitting there saying, oh, Tony should be the starter, Tony this, we don't know if Tony can handle that workload. And we know that Tony cannot pass block to save his life. There's a reason why, as Jerry says, we move as Zeke moves. But, again, I'm getting off tangent here. The whole premise of this video is Odell Beckham Jr. And you're going to sit there and say, we don't need him. We don't need that. Listen to me. Listen. Linda, listen. Everyone wants a wide receiver. Everyone thinks we need a wide receiver. I honestly think if we are the way we are 2 players away. We are a run stuffer away. And I know we just traded for one. But Ndamukong Suh is sitting out there. I'm just saying. If you really want to win a Super Bowl, we're 2 players away. Run stuffer and a wide receiver. And let me tell you why Odell Beckham would work perfect here in this situation. Odell Beckham's coming off of an injury. ACL. Same one he tore last time he tore it? A couple years ago? Odell Beckham is not going to be the diva. He's not going to be any of that. He's going to be a guy looking to play to make his mark. To try to get another contract somewhere. Odell Beckham would fit here perfect because, guess what? We don't have to trade and give up capital for OBJ. Excuse me. All we have to do is pull him out of free agency. And how great would this wide receiving... To be honest with you, if OBJ came to Dallas and it was OBJ, CeeDee Lamb, and Gallup, you cannot tell me that would be a top 2 wide receiving core, period. With James Washington coming back in a few weeks, you could not tell me with Ferguson and who's the other one? Who's the other tight end? And I'm not even counting Dalton Schultz. Shots or whatever. Well, I forget what I completely forgot what his last. But I know who he is. His name is just slipping my mind. I honestly think if we were to go out and get Odell Beckham, it would change the game for the Dallas Cowboys. Look, if Jerry Jones really if Stephen Jones, Jerry Jones are about that life and they really want a Super Bowl in here and they see, because guess what? I don't give a shit what anyone says. We are 6-2. I don't care that we're in we're in second place now. Giants, Cowboys both going into a bye. And I'm going to tell you this. No matter who wins this week, Giants and Cowboys are not losing their 5th and 6th spot. They are staying. Because we are that far ahead of every other NFC team that no matter what happens in this bye, we are still staying 5th and 6th place. We are. So, the Dallas Cowboys are in a huge playoff run right now. And like I said, if Jerry Jones and Stephen Jones are about that life and they want that Super Bowl, I'm not saying have this crazy fire sale of your draft picks and pull what are they? Los Angeles Rams or what Philly? I mean, Philly's doing what they're doing. But don't be a Los Angeles Rams or whoever else is doing it and have a crazy fire sale on your draft capital. All you have to do is go into free agency and pluck Odell Beckham out there. Let him get right off the bye week. Let him work himself. Because to be honest with you, outside the Packers and the Vikings, we won't need Odell Beckham. Except for maybe a Titans game and the rest of the divisional games later on down the road. But to get Odell Beckham right for those divisional games later on down the road, he would be a great fit for this team. He would be a perfect piece for this playoff run that the Cowboys are on. And for anyone to sit there and tell me that we're not making the playoffs, y'all have to be on some strong-ass shit. Because like I said, we are sitting at 5th place right now. And no matter what happens this week, the Dallas Cowboys are not, and I repeat, are not losing their 5th seeded spot. Okay. Sorry, I'm making sure this fucking thing's on. So when I end the video, I'm going to just click it. Dallas Cowboys have a great defense. They're another run stuffer away from moving this thing even to a different stratosphere. The Dallas Cowboys are a wide receiver away from being that much more dynamic. And I honestly cannot wait. Jerry Jones has literally said he admires OBJ and has one of the greatest catches of all time next to Dez Bryant. So again, we'll see what happens. This is a playoff run we have. And if the Joneses are about that life, they will go out and bring in an OBJ or one of the other guys. It's at this point, since you're going to have a late draft pick, it's at this point you should be trading away your one to get a player of need and a good one, a wide receiver. But that's just me. But anyways, guys, that's all I got. I'm out. Peace.